Hey guys, how's it going? Well, getting a little bit chilly. Today's about 5 Celsius, and we're supposed to get an Arctic front coming up in the next few days. And today's Sunday. By Thursday, it's supposed to get to about -6. That's a bit. That's about 21 Fahrenheit, I believe. So yeah, getting a little bit cold. So I'm going to talk about if you have, especially if you're in a high top van and you have a heat source, what ends up happening is the heat accumulates at the ceiling, and about 2 feet off the ground, off the floor, it's quite cold. So you have all the heat, and you can literally put your hand down and you can feel where there's almost like a line. It feels like there's a rough line of where the heat and the cold meet. I know it's kind of hard to describe, but what you want to do is you want to circulate that air off the ceiling and on to the bed area so that you're warm and you just don't have a bunch of heat accumulating at the ceiling where, unless you're a fly stuck upside down, it's not going to help you much. So my idea to help with that, and it's nothing that original, is to use a computer fan. The idea of the computer fan is it's fairly low amps, and you don't really want, like, I originally used my Endless Breeze fan, which has got like I don't know what the diameter is, 8 inches or 12 inches or something, but it's fairly big and it's pushing a lot of air around. And I don't know that you really want that to happen, because too much airflow maybe is not a good thing. You just want to keep the heat low, but I don't know, maybe the Endless Breeze would work. What happened with me is I put when I first tried this, I put the Endless Breeze too close to the roof vent, and it actually was sucking the cold air out from the roof, from the roof vent, and it was sucking it inwards. So instead of repositioning the Endless Breeze, what I've done is I'm using a computer fan fairly close to the heater itself, near the ceiling, just in front of it. So I'm going to show you that now. Alright guys, well, here's my what they call ghetto setup to distribute heat. So I have my Wave 3, and right now it's on low. It is on, and I can feel some heat, but of course it's rising. And when it's on high, there is a lot of heat up here. So what I'm trying to do is blow the heat back downwards. And I just got this screwed into here. It's pretty chinsky, but I just want to see if it's actually going to work. If it's actually going to accomplish what I wanted to do, which is distribute the heat so that it's not all accumulating at the ceiling and it's actually going down. So the fan is on right now, and number one, it's not going very fast. It says 1,000 RPMs on the box. Let's take a look at this thing, actually. Excuse the mess in here, it's kind of messy. 1,000 RPM fan, but I don't really know much about this. Of course, I dropped it. Let's see if we can see stuff here. High airflow to enhance cooling performance, super silent operation at 16 decibels, or dBA, whatever that means. ROH compliance, blah blah blah. 60.9 cubic feet per minute. Speed, 1,000 revolutions per minute. I'm not seeing anything that... Anyway, I don't really know much about it, but it just seems like it's not moving very fast. Shouldn't it be going faster? I mean, in a way, I kind of want it to go slow. This is actually almost perfect because it's going to use less electricity and it's still doing the job I want it to do, which is move the air down. But as you can see, I just have it hooked up into my fuse box. And the weird thing is, the only way I can turn it off, if you look, I got this switch wired in. It's really kind of hokey, but if I hit the switch, extreme close up, now it's actually on, but it's still on here. If I put my finger in it, crazy, huh? Never said I wasn't crazy. It's still on. It won't stop. And if I hit the switch again, even though it's off, it's still on. So isn't that weird? What's that say on there? I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not an electronics guy, so I don't really know much about this kind of stuff. So what I have here is I have the black ground wire hooked into there from the fan, and I got the ground wire from the fuse panel hooked here, and then the power one I kind of just taped it together. But there's a middle switch, the AC one, ACC. I think that's for accessories, because this is actually the switch is meant for automobiles. So if I took the one off the power and I hooked it to the ACC, I did that once and it actually shorted out the fuse. So is that how it's supposed to be? I hook it onto there and then I hit the power switch and then it'll work? I don't know, but I don't want to blow another fuse. So if you have any ideas about that, please let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to be able to just hit the switch and turn it off instead of having it being on all the time. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using the fuse to shut it off. Pull out the fuse, of course it's off, and put it back in to turn it on. So if this works, I don't know if I'm gonna try to make it more fancy or not. I'm not gonna invest a lot of time into this van because I'm gonna sell it anyway. So as long as it stays put, I mean, this is pretty bad. I just got this tape up here, and I've thought I was attempting to secure it more thoroughly by making a mechanical connection with the screw, but the screw doesn't have really any bite into the plastic. It's too loose, and all my tools and all my screws and everything are in my Connect right now. So I just brought a few things with me to do this. So it is what it is. Get some more airflow, move this tape out of the way. Anywho, we have a cold snap coming up this week. It's gonna get to -5 or so, -6 Celsius. So I want to have the heat on, and I want to have it distributed properly as best as I can. I also bought this big huge sleeping bag. It's used, I gotta wash it, but it's very thick. It was only 15 bucks. So there you go. Alright guys, so there you have it. Doing my best to distribute the heat on the ceiling with a computer fan. Still working things out. It's not a perfect system. I'm not really trying to make it a permanent installation because I want to sell this van, so I don't really want to spend a lot of time on it. I'm working on the new van as much as I can, and not worrying about spending too much time on the Express. When I'm done the new van and I move into the new van, then I'm going to spend some time getting all this stuff straightened out with the old van, the Express, and making it look nice for the next buyer and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night.